Next, we hear the El Arabi Group, Mr. Warren Elkat, head of the El Arabi Group delegation.
Assalamu alaikum. Actually, my job will be much more easier after Mr. Amir. Thank you. So it's my privilege to attend this the second time for me. First time I met Human Start in Cairo Chamber of Commerce. And it actually raised a lot of questions in Arabic. Just a small brief about Arabic for someone not from Egypt. We are a company from 1964. Well, a very nice video, but it will be shared later. And we started as a small trading company in a very, very small area in Cairo. And our founder just 3 brothers. And then from this small entity, we have traded in the 60s and 70s. Then we just jumped in the Japanese ocean. So we started with Toshiba distribution in the 1974, and then it was not enough for our founder. So we just translate the whole knowledge that we got from the Japanese to a factory in Egypt in 1982. So start from fans factory, adding our old beloved products, video cassettes, TV, CRTs and others, which was actually a huge breakthrough for Arabi. And then we keep add more of Japanese products and brands to our portfolio. So we added Sharp, Seiko, Alba, Sony, and others. So we kept in this school for a long, long time. So just not to make the story more longer, we find that the Japanese have always dedicated for quality products and long time durability with a very tough and restricted quality standard with no tolerance. But they have missed some of the main aspects which we find in European, which is product design, product features. So that's why in the 2000, after we just add the refrigerator and other main product categories, we have an alliance with the main important European brands like Philips, like Hoover, like La Germania, and other brands from Europe, Italy, and Germany. And this to add to our portfolio, not only as a trader, but also as a manufacturer, the basic knowledge of the European standard. So a company now started by 3 brothers, now we are 45,000 employees. And by far we are the greatest market share in the last maybe 3 or 4 years in the whole home appliances. And this happened because actually 2 things. One is our dedication to market research. So we always go to the research rather than just do the production at school. So we collect the information about consumer needs and behavior. And the second, that we always fulfill our quality standard, especially the Japanese. So I'm not here just to talk about Arabic, because I guess some of you know it. I'm just here to talk about what raised the question in Cairo meeting. As a company with 45,000 employees, and we are increasing every year more factories. Actually, we are now doubling our factory capacity because we have just reached the maximum capacity in AC, refrigerator, washing machine, TV. Most of our product now is just exceed the capacity, and we are using also our partner capacity. So we find that we have a very nice issue, which is Mr. Amir shared before. Egypt have a lot of calibers, but they need training. And we're not talking about the high graduate like universities, college, and others. We are talking about the schools, the technical schools. During our last 15 to 20 years, we have faced a lot of and huge problem of hiring a technician in our production lines and our after-sales service because of first their knowledge, maybe the main startup knowledge, which is writing and reading actually, and writing. And then also they have a big issue on their technical information about the equipment and the basic standard. So back then we tried to use our capability with the Japanese. So we have a great collaboration with JICA in Egypt. So we asked JICA and we asked also Mubarak Call to join training from the beginning, and we have trained more than 2,500 students in our school using Mubarak Call initiative and also JICA initiatives to use this kind of result to bring to our factories and to make sure that we are shortening the training curve. Because in normal situation, we are taking students and it took us like 6 months to raise their capability, even in normal way, after they just took 3 years in normal technical school. So this raised a need in Al-Arabi that we need to build up schools. So the schools, it will not cover all of our needs. Actually, to cover our needs from in the coming 5 years, we need to build like 5 to 6 schools, and we will use also our partner schools. For example, now Egypt have a trend of building a technical school, like Sweden. He have a school, BTech have a school. And this trend, because of all of the business partner and business owners notice that we have an issue in the training itself. So we have built our first school, and this school, I don't know if it's, I guess it will be, it's a PDF, okay. Just as a recap, we have a very low technical skills, technical knowledge, and the main important is ethical behavior. You need to make the attitude very straight with our attitudes in Al-Arabi. So this has been said. We have a lot of experience with the Ministry of Education and also JICA. So we have just built the first school, and we are now actually trying to build the second one, which is, I will raise the question now. So the land in 2017 and 2018, we have just initiated the first batch. Then the teachers, which is the main important thing that we have learned in our first school, we have trained them through JICA and through the Japanese school, because this is what we have learned in the past. So now we will need again to add also the German type of teaching and type of learning, because this is much more advanced now. So normally we are now taking 144 only students per year, and we are trying to increase our capacity. So normally schools are 8 months in academic, and 3 months the students are actually have a training in our factories just to do the training sessions. And it's 5 days per week. And these 5 days, there's 3 days in the school and 2 days also in the factory. So even in the school, they have 2 days in the factories. During COVID, we have 6 days of schooling, but it's 2 online, 2 schools, and 2 in the factory. And now we're trying to reach the capacity of 480 students, because we need all of the students immediately in our schools. Actually, we are not forcing them, because not all of them will join Al-Arabi. They can join other factories. But it's in a normal way. When they are trained in a factory and they have learned from a company, they usually 90% are joining to the company. So we have initiated classroom and departure regarding to our current needs in the company. So from mechanical to AC and refrigerator, so it's refrigeration and electrical, and we have added logistics. This is just a normal. Okay, the good thing for a student, it's free of charge schooling. Even it's credit from the Minister of Education under their supervision and our Al-Arabi supervision and our JICA partner supervision, but we are not taking any money. We're just doing the 3 years for free. We are normally providing them with uniform, transportation, mobile cards, communication, monthly incentives, and we are also add some more privilege for them. Normally, we're giving them their technical diploma coming from Ministry of Education and skills acquired through the factories and also the practical experience. And this is what we have discussed in Cairo and also through emails, that we can use this facility as phase 1 in our training needed for the German needed labors. This is the first wave, it's 2018. So we have accepted for 144, and we are trying to get a success rate of 85. And actually it's 90% have been success. We tried to acquire all of them. 111 joined, and 19 completed their studies, they continued, and other joined to other factories, and so on. So again, we have also collaboration with other technical schools. So we have trained Swedish teachers, school teachers in our facility, and also JICA facility, using the Japanese teachers that we have. And this is what the students have joined in the competition happened in Egypt. And this is part of the department. I hope I will not take so much time, so I have just 2 requests, because it's really crucial need now in Egypt to increase the technical student skills and knowledge, and everyone in Egypt are indeed need for this. And we also find that the German, because actually we have launched also a company from just few months, and we are acquiring a factory here. So we have found also during the journey that we faced 2 main issues, even in Germany. So in Egypt we have what you have just said, good calibers but need a training, and in Germany there is very significant shortage of worker. And I have witnessed it's a factory near to Leipzig, and it need workers in the future, but it have a shortage. And to get someone from outside in Europe, it's not so easy. So it may be one of the answers. Can we get from Egypt? Can we get from these respected countries? Can we use the Egyptian schools to train? Can we use the normal workers? So the first question, how can we get the schools in Egypt credited by the German standard, so it can be easily just jump in and start to work immediately if we have an issue? And the second is, how much flexible is the German system to facilitate and to accelerate the workers' work permit, visa applications, reallocation for his family? Because we witness, even for me, my situation, I have transferred in 2 months. I'm the managing director of Al-Arabi in Germany. So it took 2 months from the German to apply to my visa. So, and it took also money, which is, as a company, we're happy to pay. But if you are talking about the normal workers, they cannot pay like 200, 300 euro to apply for a visa. They cannot wait for 2 months to search for whatever. So if we really have a chance to combine both needs, Egypt have good students, German need workers. If we can just do something in between, and we can just align in a certain protocol, or just not credit schools, but also get from these schools or this organization, not only Al-Arabi, but there is a lot of organization in Egypt. You can use also the Chamber of Commerce, which is we are proudly part of it, to do this kind of combination and to fulfill the working needs in Germany. So I will not take so long time, and thank you very much. And I hope to meet you again soon, maybe in Cairo. Thank you.